How are you? Welcome to today's maths class, and today we'll do rational numbers. What are rational numbers? In your previous class, you have learned that the number of the form a upon b, where a and b are the integers and b is not equals to 0, are called rational number. So number which can be expressed in the form of a upon b, where a and b are integer and b is not equals to 0, are called rational number. Every natural number, every integer and every fraction is a rational number. 0 is also a rational number. Since we can write 0 as 0 upon 1, which is the quotient of two integer with the non-zero denominator. 2 upon 5, 4 upon minus 5, minus 3 upon 7 and minus 3 upon minus 8 are the example of rational numbers. Next, properties of rational number. The value of rational number does not change if we multiply its numerator and denominator by the same non-zero integer. If we multiply numerator and denominator with same non-zero integer, the value of rational number will not change. For example, minus 7 upon 9. We multiply numerator and denominator with 2, we'll get minus 14 upon 18. So, value will not change. Next, the value of rational number does not change if we divide the numerator and denominator by the same non-zero integer. For example, minus 4 upon minus 6, we'll divide both numerator and denominator with 2, we get minus 2 upon minus 3. Clear? We can write the negative rational number such that the denominator is a positive integer. For example, 8 upon minus 12. So, denominator is negative, we'll make it positive by multiplying both numerator and denominator with a negative number. So, 8 upon minus 12 multiplied by minus 2 upon minus 2, that is minus 16 upon 24. So, we'll make the denominator positive. If a and b are positive integer, then the rational number a upon b and minus a upon minus b are both positive, and the rational number minus a upon b and a upon minus b both are negative. Thus, 3 upon 7 and minus 3 upon minus 7 both are positive, and minus 3 upon 5 and 3 upon minus 5 both are negative. The sum of two rational number is always a rational number. Difference of two rational number is always a rational number. Example लेते हैं. Find where the following number are in lowest term. Find the lowest form of the number which are not in the lowest form. So solution क्या हो जाएगा? We'll find the HCF of 17 and 79, that is 1. So we'll divide the numerator and denominator both with the HCF. We'll get 17 upon 79. So this is in lowest form. Clear? If the HCF M of P and Q is 1, then P upon Q is in the lowest form. If M is not equals to 1, then find P dash equals to P divided by M and Q dash, that is equals to Q divided by M. Then rational number P dash upon Q dash is the lowest term of number. Clear? Next is learning target 1.1. Subject enrichment. Write T for true and F for false for the following statement. First is minus 3 upon 5 is a fraction. No, it is not a fraction because it has negative numerator. So it's false. We'll write F for that. And you have to do all the questions. Next is operation on rational numbers. In your previous class, you have learned operation on rational number. In this chapter, we shall recall about the properties of operation in addition to what you have already learned in the previous class. First, addition of rational number. If x and y are rational number, then x plus y is also a rational number. For example, suppose x and y are two rational numbers having the same denominator, and x equals to minus 2 upon 3 and y equals to 4 upon 3. Then we obtain their sum as follow. So x plus y क्या हो जाएगा? minus 2 upon 3 plus 4 upon 3. Denominator same है. So we'll write the common denominator here और numbers को add करेंगे. minus 2 plus 4, that is 2 upon 3. Clear? Suppose x and y have different denominator and x equals to 3 upon 5 and y equals to 5 upon 7. Then we obtain their sum as follow. First we replace x and y by equivalent rational number with common denominator. So here what will we do? X equals to क्या है 3 upon 5 and y equals to 5 upon 7. Denominator are different. So पहले हम क्या करेंगे? Denominator को same करेंगे, equivalent fraction में change करेंगे. For that we'll take the LCM and turn into equivalent fraction. So first will be 21 upon 35 हो जाएगा ये, and this will 25 upon 35. So denominator same. Now we will add x plus y equals to क्या हो जाएगा 46 upon 35. Alternative method 3 upon 5 plus 5 upon 7 35. डिनोमिनेटर को डिवाइड करेंगे विल गेट 7. न्यूमरेटर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे 3 into 7 plus 5 into 5. आंसर इज सेम 46 upon 35. Here we take the LCM of 5 upon 7 is 35. Next, if a upon b is not equals to a plus c upon b plus c, or a upon b is not equals to a minus c and b minus c. Clear? Next, properties of addition of rational number. First is closure property. The sum of two rational number is a rational number. अगर two rational number को add करेंगे we will get a rational number. For example, 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 2 will get 3 upon 4, which is a rational number. Thus, if a and b are two rational number, then a plus b is also a rational number. Next is commutative property. Commutative property, two rational number can be added in any order to get the same sum. Means किसी भी order में add कर सकते हैं. minus 3 upon 5 plus 2 upon 4, that is minus 1 upon 10. If we change the order, 2 upon 4 plus minus 3 upon 5, again we'll get minus 1 upon 10. तो जो sum है that will remain same. Thus, if a and b are two rational number, then a plus b equals to b plus a. Next is associative property. Three or more rational number can be grouped in any order of addition to get the same sum. For example, 2 upon 5 plus minus 3 upon 4 plus 1 upon minus 2. So, equals to क्या हो जाएगा 2 upon 5 plus 4, हमने पहले इसको ग्रुपिंग कर दिया है. 4 यहाँ आ गया LCM minus 3 minus 2. So, 2 upon 5 plus minus 5 upon 4. Now, we'll take the LCM of 5 and 4, that is 20. Solve करेंगे तो क्या आएगा minus 17 upon 20. Now, if we change the grouping, 2 upon 5 plus minus 3 upon 4 plus 1 upon minus 2. So, अब हमने इनकी ग्रुपिंग कर दी है. LCM लेंगे, सॉल्व करेंगे, then we'll add 1 upon minus 2 to it. Again the answer is same, minus 17 upon 20. So, अगर 3 and more rational number है, we can group them in any order. Means कैसे भी grouping कर सकते हैं, जो answer होगा that will be same. Thus, if a, b, c are three rational number, then a plus b plus c grouping की है, b plus c की equals to a plus b, उनको grouping की है, then we add c, that both are equal. Next, additive identity. The sum of 0 and any rational number is the rational number itself. Means if we add 0 to any rational number, we'll get that rational number only. So 0 plus 4 upon 7, we'll get 4 upon 7 plus 0, that is equals to 4 upon 7. So 0 is identity for rational number. Thus, if a is a rational number, then a plus 0 equals to 0 plus a equals to a. Next, point to remember. If a and b are rational numbers, then a plus b is a rational number. A minus b a rational number. A into b is a rational number and a divided by b is a rational number if b is not equals to 0. Next, learning target 1.2. Subject enrichment, add 7 upon 13 and minus 6 upon 13. So, we'll add plus minus 6 upon 13. Denominator same है, write the denominator here, 7 and minus 6, that is 1 upon 13. Clear? So you have to do all the questions. Next is subtraction of rational number. If x and y are two integers, then subtracting y from x is the same as adding minus y to x. Hence, for example, if a upon b and c upon d are two rational numbers, then a upon b minus c upon d is equals to a minus b plus minus c upon d. 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 6 equals to 1 upon 3 plus माइनस हमने अंदर ले लिया, प्लस माइनस अगेन माइनस हो जाता है, 1 अपॉन 6, 6 एलसीएम आ जाएगा 2 माइनस 1, 1 अपॉन 6. क्लियर? एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं, सब्ट्रैक्ट 1 अपॉन 5 फ्रॉम 2/3. 2/3 में से हमें सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है 1 अपॉन 5. सो विल राइट 2 अपॉन 3 माइनस 1/5, डिनोमिनेटर आर डिफरेंट, विल टेक एलसीएम एंड टर्न देम इनटू इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शंस. सो 15 आ गया, 5 into 2 plus 3 into minus 1, 10 minus 3 upon 15, that is 7 upon 15. Clear? Next is properties of subtraction of rational number. First property, closure rule. The difference of two rational number is also a rational number. For example, minus 2 upon 3 minus 4 upon minus 5, that is minus 2 upon 3 plus 4 upon 5, that will give you 2 upon 15, which is a rational number. So difference होगा जो two rational number का, it will always be a rational number. Thus, if a and b are two rational number, then a minus b is also a rational number. Next, subtraction identity. Subtraction of 0 from a rational number give the rational number itself. 3 upon 4 minus 0 equals to 3 minus 0 upon 4 equals to 3 upon 4, the number itself. Clear? Thus, if a is a rational number, then a minus 0 equals to a. Example लेते हैं, subtract the sum of minus 2 upon 5 and 3 upon 7 from the sum of 5 upon 4 and minus 3 upon 5. So what we have to do? We have to subtract the sum, इन दोनों नंबर के sum को we have to subtract from the sum of these two number. So, first sum of minus 2 upon 5 and 3 upon 7, that is 1 upon 35. Now we have to find the sum of 5 upon 4 and minus 3 upon 5. So, the sum of 5 upon 4 and minus 3 upon 5 is 13 upon 20. Now we have to subtract, इस सम में से हमें जो हमने पहले किया था वो वाला सम सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है. सो 13 upon 20 minus 1 upon 35. 140 LCM, 13 into 7 minus 1 into 4, that is 91 minus 4 upon 140, that is 87 upon 140. It is in lowest form. If it is not, you have to convert it into lowest term. Clear? Next, point to remember. For any rational number a, b and c, a plus b equals to b plus a into b equals to b into a plus b plus c equals to a plus b plus c, a plus 0 equals to 0 plus a equals to a. Next, learning target 1.3. Subject enrichment. Write D for true and F for false for following statement. Here, minus 4 is less than minus 12 upon 5 and minus 9 upon 5. तो इस पोर्शन को हम सॉल्व करके देखते हैं. ये हो जाएगा 5 minus 12 and minus 9, that is minus 21 upon 5. Now you have to compare minus 4 and minus 21 upon 5. So यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं, you can write 1. So ये क्या हो जाएगा? So minus 4 into 5, that is minus 20, and minus 21 into 1, that is minus 21. So which is greater? Minus 20 is greater than minus 21. So this statement is false. So we'll write F. Clear? So do all these questions. We'll move to next topic. Next is multiplication of rational number. The product of multiplication of two rational number is just like the product of two fraction. If a upon b and c upon d are two rational number, then a upon b multiplied by c upon d equals to हो जाएगा a multiplied by c upon b multiplied by d. Means product of two numerator upon product of two denominator. Example लेते हैं. Find the product. First is 2 upon 7 and minus 3 upon 7. So product क्या हो जाएगा? 2 upon 7 multiplied by minus 3 upon 4. न्यूमरेटर को न्यूमरेटर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, डिनोमिनेटर को डिनोमिनेटर से. 2 इंटू माइनस 3 अपॉन 7 इंटू 4 दैट इज माइनस 6 अपॉन 28. लोएस्ट टर्म में चेंज करेंगे, माइनस 3 अपॉन 14 इज आवर आंसर. क्लियर? नेक्स्ट, प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मल्टीप्लीकेशन ऑफ रैशनल नंबर. First property is closure property. The product of two rational number is always a rational number. For example, the product of 3 upon 5 multiplied by minus 2 upon 3 gives you minus 6 upon 50, which is a rational number. So, if a and b are two rational number, then a multiplied by b is also a rational number. Next, commutative property. Two rational number can be multiplied in any order. If p upon q and r upon s are two rational number, then p upon q multiplied by r upon s equals to r upon s multiplied by p upon q. For example, 2 by 5 multiplied by 3 by 7 equals to, we can change the order. तो क्या आएगा? 6 upon 35. If we change the order, 3 upon 7 multiplied by 2 by 5, again we'll get 6 upon 35. So in both cases, the product is same. Clear? Next is here commutative properties explain. A into b equals to b into a. Consider the area of square whose sides are a plus b. So here ये कितना है? पूरा a plus b and this side is also a plus b. What is the sum of areas of p, q, r, s? So you have to find the area of p, q, r and s. p का क्या हो जाएगा area? This side is till here a, तो यहाँ तक भी a हो जाएगा a into a. If we talk about q, q का क्या हो जाएगा? इतना हो जाएगा a, कितना हो जाएगा a into b. इस तरीके से हम एरिया निकाल लेंगे एंड उसका सम फाइंड आउट कर लेंगे. क्लियर? नेक्स्ट, एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी. When multiplying three or more rational number, they can be grouped in any order. If p upon q, r upon s and u upon v are any three rational number, then p upon q into r upon s multiplied by u upon v equals to p upon q multiplied by r upon s multiplied by u upon v. Example लेते हैं. The product of minus 3 upon 2, 5 upon 4 and 1 upon 3. So minus 3 upon 2, we have done the grouping 5 upon 4 and 1 upon 3 की. पहले हम इनको multiply करेंगे, then we will multiply the product with minus 3 upon 2. So minus 3 upon 2 multiplied by 5 upon 12, that is minus 15 upon 24. Now change the grouping. अब पहले हम इन दोनों को multiply करेंगे and we'll get the product. उसको हम करेंगे 1 upon 3 से multiply. So the product is minus 15 upon 8. इसका जो product है, then we will multiply it with 1 upon 3. We'll get minus 15 upon 24. In both the cases, the product is same. So हम कैसे भी उनकी grouping कर लें, जो product होगा that will remain same. Next, distributive property. If p upon q, r upon s and u upon v are any three rational numbers, then p upon q multiplied by r upon s plus u upon v equals to p upon q multiplied by r upon s plus p upon q multiplied by u upon v. So what we have done here, p upon q को क्या किया हमने? First r upon s से multiply किया, बीच में प्लस का साइन है, प्लस का साइन लगा दिया, then we will multiply p upon q with u upon v. Example लेते हैं. Suppose the rational numbers are minus 3 upon 5, 4 upon 7 and minus 5 upon 6. Then minus 3 upon 5 multiplied by 4 upon 7 plus minus 5 upon 6. So minus 3 upon 5 को पहले हम 4 upon 7 से multiply करेंगे plus minus 3 upon 5 multiplied by 4 upon 7 से यहाँ हो गया -5/6. क्लियर. एक बार हमने इससे कर लिया इन दोनों को, देन these two. So -3/5 multiplied by 4/7 plus -5/6 equals to क्या हो जाएगा, -3/5 multiplied by, here what we have done, हमने इसको यहाँ पे LCM ले लिया, 42, 4 into 6 plus 7 into -5, that is -3/5 multiplied by 24 minus 35/42. So answer is 33/210. Or if we solve it this way, -3/5 multiplied by 4/7 plus -3/5 multiplied by -5/6. So ये क्या हो जाएगा, इन दोनों का प्रोडक्ट हो जाएगा -12/35 and here the product is 15/30. Solve it, will get 33/210. Clear? दोनों तरीके से जो आंसर होगा वो सेम होगा. नेक्स्ट, मल्टीप्लीकेशन बाय 0. Any rational number multiplied with 0 gives you 0. If P upon Q is a rational number, then P upon Q into 0 equals to 0. For example, 4/6 into 0 equals to 0. Next, multiplication by 1. The product of any rational number and 1 is the number itself. Means किसी rational number को if we multiply with 1 will get the rational number itself. So 4/5 multiplied by 1 equals to 4/5. Next, multiplicative inverse. When the product of two rational number is 1, each is called the multiplicative inverse of each other. Multiplicative inverse of -5/6 is 6/-5. If we multiply with both, we'll get 1. Clear? Point to remember. For any rational number A, B and C, A multiplied by 1 equals to 1 multiplied by A equals to A. A into B plus C equals to A into B plus A into C. A multiplied by B multiplied by C equals to C multiplied by A multiplied by B. A into 0 equals to 0 multiplied by A equals to 0. Next is learning target 1.4. Computational thinking. Simplify. First is 3/20 multiplied by 4/5. 3/20 multiplied by 4/5. So न्यूमरेटर को न्यूमरेटर से, डिनोमिनेटर को डिनोमिनेटर से. 3 into 4/20 into 5. 4 ones are 4 and 5. So 3/25 is our answer. This is in lowest term. So this is our answer. Clear? Do all the question. We move to next topic. That is learning target 1.5. Critical thinking. Write T for true and F for false for following statement. -1 multiplied by x is a positive if x is a negative integer. -1 multiplied by x is a positive if x is a negative integer. तो क्या होगा, -1 multiplied by, if x की वैल्यू सपोज किया -2 है, so what will get 2, that is a positive integer. So this statement is true. We'll write T. Clear? Practice all the question. Our next topic is division of rational numbers. Division of rational numbers is the inverse of their multiplication. If P upon Q and R upon S are two rational numbers such that R upon S is not equals to 0, then P upon Q divided by R upon S equals to P upon Q multiplied by R upon S is to power -1, or we can say P upon Q multiplied by S upon R. इसको क्या कर दिया, रिवर्स कर दिया हमने. जो नीचे वाला था डिनोमिनेटर, उसको हमने न्यूमरेटर बना दिया, न्यूमरेटर को डिनोमिनेटर. क्लियर? क्विक फंडा. Division by 0 is not defined. Now dividend. The number to be divided is called the dividend. जिस नंबर को डिवाइड करना है, that is called dividend. Divisor, the number which divide the dividend is called the divisor. Means जिस नंबर से डिवाइड करना है, that is called divisor. Quotient, When dividend is divided by divisor, the result of division is called quotient. If P upon Q is divided by R upon S, then P upon Q क्या हो जाएगा? That is dividend. R upon S is divisor, and P upon Q divided by R upon S equals to P upon Q multiplied by S upon R is the quotient. Example लेते हैं, divide 3 upon 4 by 5 upon 20. So 3 upon 4 divided by 5 upon 20. अब हम क्या करेंगे? When we divide, पीछे मल्टीप्लाई का साइन लगा देते हैं, उसको रेसिप्रोकेट कर देते हैं. मीन्स 20 ऊपर आ जाएगा, 5 नीचे. 4 1 4 एंड ये हो जाएगा 5. ठीक है, 5 से 5 कट हो जाएगा. सो 3 upon 1 that is 3. 3 is our answer. Next, properties of division of rational numbers. If P upon Q and R upon S are two rational numbers such that R upon S is not equals to 0, then P upon Q divided by R upon S is always a rational number. For any rational number P upon Q, we have P upon Q divided by 1, P upon Q. For every non-zero rational number P upon Q, we have P upon Q divided by P upon Q gives you 1. Means किसी rational number को same rational number से divide करेंगे, will get 1. P upon Q divided by minus P upon Q, that gives you minus 1. Minus P upon Q divided by P upon Q, again minus 1. Next, points to remember. If x equals to a upon b is a non-zero rational number, then x is to power minus 1 equals to b upon a is a rational number. X is to power minus 1 and whole power minus 1 equals to a. A multiplied by a is to power minus 1 equals to a is to power minus 1 into a, that is equals to 1. Next is learning target 1.6. Critical thinking. Write T for true and F for false for following statement. X divided by x multiplied by x equals to x for every non-zero rational number x. It is not necessary कि ये हो, so it is false. So we'll write F. Next is comparison of rational numbers. Two unequal rational numbers can be compared on the number line. A rational number on the right is always greater than that of the left, but it is not always convenient to point out the number on the number line. Therefore, we follow the following steps to compare the rational number. First, write the given rational numbers so that their denominator are positive. Next, write the rational numbers so that they have the common positive denominator. Now, the number having greater numerator is the greater rational number. Clear? Example लेते हैं, which of the two rational numbers 6 upon minus 5 and 13 upon minus 20 is greater? So, what will we do first? We first write the given number so that their denominator are positive. So, positive करना है हमें denominator 6 upon minus 5. We can also write minus 6 upon 5 and minus 13 upon 20, minus 20. So, minus से minus cancel हो जाएगा, 13 upon 20. Now, both have positive denominator. So, पहले हम क्या करेंगे, LCM लेंगे 20. So, ये हो जाएगा minus 24 upon 20 and this one is 13 upon 20. Now, we can compare, both have same denominator. जिसका भी numerator ज़्यादा होगा वो greater होगा. So, 13 is greater than minus 24. So, 13 upon 20 is greater than minus 6 upon 5. Clear? So, this way we can compare. Clear? Next is learning target 1.7. Subject enrichment. Which of the following pair of rational number are equal? First is minus 9 upon 12 and 8 upon minus 12. They are not equal. Minus 16 upon 25, 20 upon minus 25. Denominator same है. They are also not equal. Minus 7 upon 21, 3 upon 9. So, 1 minus 1 upon 3 and 1 upon 3. Minus 8 upon 14 and 13 upon 21. So, these are also not equal. So, this pair of rational number will be equal. We have to remove the sign of minus. Then 1 by 3 both will be equal. Next, word problem on rational number. The following exercises is based on mainly what do you have studied so far in this chapter. Attempt the question of the exercise to test your understanding. Next, learning target 1.8. Critical thinking. Ravi has 3/4 liter of paint. After using 1/2 liter of paint a room, how much paint has he left? How much more paint does he need to make it 4/5 liter? So, Ravi has 3/4 liter of paint. After using 1/2 liter of paint a room, how much paint is left? So, what will we do? Total था उसके पास 3/4, उसमें से he has used 1/2. We will subtract, means 1/4 liter paint is left. Now, how much more paint does he need to make it 4/5? Means 4/5 करने के लिए इसको कितना और ऐड करना पड़ेगा? So 4/5 minus 1/4, 20, 16 हो जाएगा minus 5, that is 11/20 liter paint he has to add more to make it 4/5 liter. Clear? You have to practice all these questions. Here we end the chapter. I hope you understand the chapter well. Now you have to practice it.